Did you enjoy the ketchup chips? Like, honestly?
I actually did, yes.
I brought a ketchup chip. I'm from Canada,
Oh, I've heard about those. They're so good.
Right?
I would dip potato chips in ketchup.
That's right.
Someone just combined it.
Because it's like what is it, a dehydrated French fry, a potato chip. So it's like,
It technically is. That's a good way to look at it. And it's nice to meet you,
nice to
fellow
meet you too.
Patel.
Yes.
Are we cousins? Maybe we are. I don't know.
We'll have to see.
I love it. That's pretty neat.
Congratulations on season 5. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, and a lot of people are, and I got to see the first 2 episodes, and it really, really plays with your emotions. I think from all the seasons, this is the one that just, you kind of have to sit back for a little bit and kind of take it all in, especially your role. You've done such an incredible job of showing the emotions through your eyes of what she's going through. How was it for you on set?
There's so much going on, and there's so many people, and it's so overwhelming. And I think especially that first episode, Mary's just like honed in on Jesus and what he's saying. And I feel like that is what she does for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Even if he's not speaking, like she's just like eyes on what he has warned us is going to happen. She's trying to figure out how she can maybe change it or stop it from happening. And her focus is so much on him, which is, I think, it's like the first time she's not thinking about herself or her past or her traumas or any of that. Like she's just focused on wanting to.
How do you prep? I know it's a role, but these are the moments that happened, right? The emotions of Holy Week must have been hard for both of you to go on set.
I mean, you memorize your lines, and then you show up and
just
you
hope
see
for the best.
Like you wait and you see what happens. Like there's like, you have to stay in the moment.
Yeah, and all of us have prepped, but we haven't seen each other. So people bring different things of how we've played it out in our minds, rehearsing, but things just come out different and in beautiful ways. Like I found myself getting caught off guard during certain moments during the Last Supper where I was in character as Matthew, but as Paris was feeling something, I was just like, oh, that's not how Matthew would respond. But it's cool to see that happening, and it's just a testament to the writing for this season.
Yeah, I mean, it set that tone for me because there you are, the Last Supper, everything is set. You know, the candles are lit. Jonathan's sitting at the front table, disciples all around. Dallas is back there directing. What was that moment like to finally be there in that first scene of the Last Supper?
Well, it was just like a moment of like, oh, we're finally at this moment that we have been talking to for seasons, for years. And now we are in the mix of it. We're in the heaviness of it all. And so it was kind of surreal. And you see that image of all of us seated at the table, and it just brings this weight to you automatically. And, you know, as Matthew, we don't know what's gonna happen during that. Everything's happening live for him. And so, it's about being caught off guard in that moment as Matthew and seeing different things come about and trying to understand it, trying to process it. This season you see Matthew really trying to understand things because he's seeing Jesus in a way he's never seen him before. So he's processing things and writing it all down. So yeah, it was a bittersweet moment, I would say. Just bitter in the way
you must have shot it for a few days, I'm assuming, right?
2 weeks we did it. And so just to see it, just knowing that the show's almost over, but also knowing what is to come during this season 5 and season 6 now, you know, just it sets the table.
Yeah. So doing this, as you mentioned, this is the moment you guys have been waiting for all these years, and this is happening finally.
Yeah.
But is there any moment that you remember from the 4 or 5 seasons that really is important to you personally?
I have a number of.
I think the scene of Mary coming back after her relapse and speaking with Jesus in the tent and kind of admitting, like, I don't know how to repay you, and I don't think I can live up to this, was a moment that I related to. And I also, just his response was like, just start with your heart. Just start there. And something about that advice from Jesus to Mary has stuck with me as an actress, where whenever I'm unsure of what I'm doing in this role, in these scenes, I'm like, just start with your heart, keep your heart open, and trust that things are going to unfold the way they're supposed to, and then some wonderful things happen because of that.
Yeah, there's so many Matthew moments with Mary and some of them that I learned from. But for me, it's that scene where Jesus and Matthew are talking at the campfire when Matthew doesn't understand why Simon is now Simon Peter. And it was him realizing his wrongs. Because sometimes it's hard to admit that we're wrong or realize them. And so in Matthew's journey of forgiveness and asking for it is one of those moments that I've always kind of always remember. That episode happens to be my favorite.
You know, there was last time we were on set, I did an interview with Jonathan, and the video went viral. Like, it was an impact, and it really hit me hard because I didn't tell you this last time, but it was 3 days before that I just found out I was cancer free. So that emotion was raw and real, and that set visit was a gift. So thank you. But the way the show has impacted people. I've never seen it, and I've been in television for how many years, and I've never seen a show bringing that much joy and also starting to believe again. How does that feel? Is this like even if you're not religious, but it's almost like a calling that you guys had?
In a lot of ways, I think everyone came into this project in a really unexpected way. I think a lot of people
in a chosen way. Yeah, well said. Yeah.
People were like trying to like almost quitting or like giving up or just at like the bottom of their life, and then suddenly this thing happens, and it's changed all of our lives in pretty great ways.
Good ways, yeah. And there's a line during the Last Supper, and it's about joy and no one taking your joy away. So I want to know, for you personally, how do you define joy?
I think joy is this thing that, despite the pain of the world, and despite the pain that you've maybe gone through, supersedes it all and lightens everything. There's like a sweetness in everything, and you can look past pain and maybe even thank it as a gift to help you learn something about people or something about yourself. Joy is like a perspective to view this world, which can be very painful, but ultimately, wouldn't we rather be here? Wouldn't we rather be living? Wouldn't we rather take chances and experience this life? And I think it's just an affirmation of life.
Yeah,
very long.
Well said. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
good luck.
Aside from joy being a feeling, I would say joy to me in portraying Matthew on this show is helping others. I found joy in that. It actually makes me want to be a better person and continue wanting to amplify people who don't have represented voices in a way. And so it's interesting sometimes when you go through life and realize it's less about yourselves but more about helping. It really opens things up, and I've learned that portraying Matthew, and that's what gives me joy. Joy also is traveling the world, seeing the impact you are having, and seeing the love that they have for not only the show but you as Paris. You know, is a feeling that like I can't really explain. And it's like, I don't know how I got this lucky. Maybe I am called to be here, but it's special. Joy is special.
Okay.
Don't, because then I'll probably tear up. So
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm feeling the joy right now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have the best question. Let's get to us.
I'm sorry, I made everyone cry today, but it's beautiful. Season 5 8. It was really wonderful seeing you.
Lovely seeing you.
It was nice meeting you as well.
Yeah, it was good to meet you too.